So Mr. Olympia amefanya Uingereza, Hollywood to be precise, miaka yake karibu yote, zaidi ya miaka 50. Ako mpaka na studio zake zile zinaitwa Canon Studios, na amefanya sinema nyingi sana, filamu. Lakini katika miaka yake hii sasa ya baadaye, moyo wake, na hii ni mara ya kwanza yeye kufika hapa Kenya, amehisi kwamba roho yake iko hapa Afrika na anahitaji kurejesha ule ujuzi ambao umeupata pale Marekani, urejeshe aeleze kuinua vipawa na hasa mambo ya tamaduni, culture hiyo nazungumza, manake hiyo ndio yapenda sana. Olympia anayozungumzia sio ile Olympic ya masumbwi na kandanda, Olympia ya tamaduni ambao hakuna mshindi, kila mtu atakuwa mshindi kwa sababu atakuwa anaonyesha tamaduni zao. Kwa hivyo hiyo ndio ndoto yake, na tarehe 24 Novemba atakuwa na moja kule Amerika, na amewaalika nyinyi wote, na amewaalika wanasarakasi, mtu yote ambaye ana talanta aje aweze kuonyesha. Kwa hivyo yeye anafanya kazi na mataifa mbalimbali. Kwa hivyo anatumaini kwamba mwaka huu pia Kenya, ingawa naona kidogo muda uko mchache, wataweza kujumuika kwa hayo. Na I've explained them to why Olympia on 24th November. Sawa. Now I know yale mnataka kuuliza, manake Claire alikuwa amewagusia and why you're here. Manake when you hear about Hollywood, alafu Churchill, ile ingine mtauliza ya pesa ngapi, naenda huko lini. I'm telling you, we know when you hear Hollywood and Churchill, Olympia, they'll start talking about when I'm traveling to America, how much is this money we're talking about, and what are we signing. I think ya muhimu sana, what is critical here is to understand the potential we have as Africans. Right now I'm seeing very young media houses here. Hawa hawakuwa the last 5 years, and I'm so glad that you're here. That means uko nje kuna watu wengi sana ambao wana talanta just like you guys, if you watch Nas Daily, ambao they've not been able to express themselves. So with this expertise, ambao hiyo ndio ilikuwa mada ya pili, sijui kama nimruhusu wazungumze hayo, ni kuweza kutengeneza studios kama hizo tu za huko Uingereza, na kuweza kulete kufanya producers na directors na actors ambao wanaweza eleza stories zetu hapa vile tu tunaelezwa stories za Amerika, ndio hao pia they be able to consume what we have here from Africa. Manake hilo tu ndio jambo ambalo lijafanyika ulimwenguni. Sisi tumekuwa tupokea tu hadithi za watu wengine, hatujaweza kusema hadithi zetu.
So I cannot better than that. I want to have a special thanks to American Chinese CEO Society, my dear Robert Son and Mr. Lisa, and member of the American Chinese CEO, to brought me here, sponsor, and also Mr. Homer Stoner, great friend of mine, and Mr. George and the Carlos, the lawyer, and I was so very, very, very touching my heart, the reaction of the governor, with so much right now election happening, and they have to put a parliament, but at the same time they're receiving me and understanding where is my heart, and just to remember, please have to be communicate together. I am very open to any question you have. You're welcome to ask question, but don't let it just finish from here. Daniel, when Mr. George showed me the Daniel the YouTube, I said, oh my God, look at that. I saw you speaking, arousing people. Wow! I said, God, when you bring some person, they brought the right person, and I'm so very proud of you.
Thank you.
Simple. Proud of you. Can see your heart for your people, your heart for young people, and we have to bring the woman. We have to bring the woman involved, engaged, and together we make a better life for everybody. The grace of God especially for our women, and noble place for our children.
Awesome. Awesome. Sijui kama mpaka hapo tuko sawa. Kabla kuja hapa alikuwa mgeni wa rais wa Tanzania, Madam Suluhu, na akaweza kidogo kuibiwa na kampuni hiyo ambao ina uwekezaji mkubwa sana pale Malindi. Wanafanya project kubwa sana ya investment ya property. Kwa hivyo ni hayo tu kwa sasa, na kabla tuende kuna makaratasi kidogo tajaza, lakini ni yale tu makubaliano ya kwamba ipo safari ambayo tunataka kuanza. Sio safari yetu mimi na yeye, ni safari ya the future generation. Manake if we don't empower the next generation, the youth, then tutakuwa tumepotea. And as I said a while ago, kulikuwa na channel kama 2-3 when we were starting comedy. And now when I see this, I'm excited that perhaps kwa sababu comedians wote, for instance, if you take Churchill show, comedians wangapi ni 40 minutes. So ukizungumza na ukue na mgeni utahave comedians wawili kwa every week. Does that mean hakuna comedians Kenya nzima? Does that mean you can only watch one Maria program? Inamaanisha kwamba hizi channel zote zina nafasi ya kuwa na Maria na Churchill show na vipindi zingine nyingi sana, lakini hizo vipindi zinafanywa wapi? Who's producing them? And I pose a question to you. All of us, including wazazi wetu, we've all acted in a primary and secondary school festival. Culmination yake inakuaga wapi? Those who made it to the national level, si mnafanya state house and that's it. The reality is, most of the doctors you see here, the engineers you see here, lawyers you see here, they would have even made to be some amazing, fantastic actors and actresses, or musicians, or designers, or models, lakini hakuna ile kuendeleza. And so, na hapo ndio tunapoteza tamaduni zetu. Ndio ukitembea around utaona kijana amevaa kofia ya 50 cents. Ndio utaona mwingine amevaa Joda. Hiyo sio kumaanisha uwezi vaa Lwanda Magere, ni kwa sababu hujai pewa hadithi ya Lwanda Magere. Ni kwa sababu juzi tu mmejua mambo ya Wakanda. Kwa sababu hiyo ni story ya Afrika. Ndio sababu Lupita akiandika kile kitabu chake cha watoto Sulwe kinapata mvutio dunia nzima. So ni wakati wa Afrika kueleza hadithi zake. So whatever we are talking about here, and we are agreeing with Olympia here, with the experience and his network, is we pick up on that culture and export it, and we make people believe and create new leaders. And that's why we are here. Yeah. So perhaps because we are live, we can maybe pick 1 or 2 questions. Yeye ana hadi, wajua miaka ikisonga huwa unapenda sana hadithi. I hope sija na naona nikielekea huko haraka sana. Labda maswali mawili matatu, then we'll have to release him. Yeye yuaelekea kesho, imekuwa mkutano haraka sana, alafu yeye yuasafiri arudi nyumbani. Kwa hivyo maswali mawili matatu tu, 1 or 2 questions.
Please.
Yeah, for you.
I'm ready. I just want to say one more thing to add in. I want every young people who are here, maybe you edit it on your version, put a little bit, and bring the a Olympia Award in Africa. So have a communication, tag it to me. I can give you material. The question you have, not some of the question maybe you are not here in your mind. Question mark, bring it to your. I asked my dear John here, be an announcer right now, be a coordinator between you guys and me, so we can communicate and working together. Now I'm ready.
Yeah. Na the reason amependa kufanya hizi kwa sababu anasema yeye ana imani na dini, yapendi vitu za kona bana. Aitwe aseme mambo ambayo iwapo haitafanyika, you can go back, nukuu yale aliyosema for accountability sake. So 1 or 2 questions, alafu tumalize. Asante sana.
Okay, thank you. I'm Joram from Mtembei TV.
Great. Karibu sana, Joram.
Maybe niwia radhi utaweza tu kutafsiri kwa
sawa, nitajaribu hata mimi.
Ni njia zipi ambazo maybe mmetenga ambao wametazama hii video maybe ni njia gani watatumia kujiandikisha? Sijui kama kutakuwa na kujiandikisha kufika pale hivi Marekani kwa hiyo
Olympia Festival.
Mtatumia njia gani kutafuta watu?
Okay, so you got that?
Of course. So from my heart.
Yeah, great. So he is concerned. He's from Mutembe Television.
Mutembe.
Yeah, Mutembe. Yeah, he's asking what have you put in what are the methods? What are you going to do in terms of registration for the Olympia Festival? What's the process?
That's a very good question. Thank you for Mutembe Television. You know what happened, as I said, each person, each art, we're going to talk to professional people in, for example, Kenya people. Give me one film, for example, cinema.
One cinema?
No, for example, I'll give you one example.
Yeah.
Cinema, dancing, music, anyone, I'll give you example. For example, for cinema, maybe when you want to register, 1,000 people, they're going to say, I want to be part of it, I want to be part of it, I want to be part of it. So we are not able to have 1,000 people answering right away, because we just started. What we're going to have a panel. This panel is a Kenya panel. People from Kenya who are, you believe, the writing critic, critic about the cinema, because this is the job. Have number of these people, and the people university we have in Kenya, who are teaching cinema, professor. This another part, and icon, actor, director, who are retired. Those are the people becoming panel. We want to be a strong panel, and a strong panel, they make it limited the number of people they want to compete in.
All right.
To show the jury, say, okay, those are the movie we can give it to the America.
All right.
Or to the Olympia.
Yeah.
Special stuff. One final stuff. So when the panel is not really finished with the panel, now the panel say this is the one of the best. Now we're going to go to public TV of Kenya.
Yeah.
The final one, the people
Will choose.
they're going to choose
Yeah.
which one is going to, whoever get more vote
Yeah.
for that specific movie, drama, comedy, anything. Those are because 15 categories. Remember, drama 1, comedy 2, everybody can play your 15 categories.
Okay. Yeah.
My name is Director Don.
I'm Mr. Director.
Yes. Why specific come to Africa, and what did you see that we are missing as Africans, so you can get to introduce it to Africa?
Wow, that's very amazing. Africa, I do one more time. I kiss this land. Africa, I know it from my childhood. From my childhood, I said to you, I have a different ethnicity. The same my brother. I've mentioned the name of city. You can Google it. You can find it out. Khorramshahr, Abadan, Boshir. And I saw such a special energy here. And today, it is scientists. I'm not just going to get at the list scientists. They believe 70 million years ago. I was just talking about Robert Saunders, educated me. 7 million years ago, our root come from here. And what's going on with experience I have around the world, I can see somehow, some way, again back to this place. So I have God give me that gift, mission to, we are not every country the same place, but we have to do something for these people to the more understand really the world believe this Africa is really the place with any thinking you have, any philosophy you have. This is where you're coming from. At least for myself, where I'm coming from. I mean, I can personally say, I believe my root is here. So I'm coming to know more about my root, know my people, meet other people, exercise, challenging, and to see what we can do, because I believe, remember when you're talking to your shadow, you just know. When you believe something, you have to just focus. 60 decades take for me, I'm here.
All right.
How did you get to know about the blackest man? Mr. Churchill.
How do I know this man? Who doesn't know? I said, George, I was telling me, I say, for me it's very important. I say, be sure someone who really can understand I am here to not challenging between English or America or Danish. I wanted somebody really care about the country, about the people, and understand. He come to me talking about own people. And George said, I want to say, look at this one. It's show one video. So, mighty God, this is a people. He's bring the people together. And today I can see all of you, Daniel, all of you, George. That's it. Our Miss Carol, my dear friend, come here. So those are the people. When I see all of you the same, this is called like-minded. When I want to pick up this one, maybe heavy, but when you come to me, we can together be busy over. That's the like-minded. I discovered my word.
Great.
My name is
Fantastic. Yeah, mwisho. Yeah, second
Lady, my God, hallelujah.
Yeah.
from Trudy Kitui channel, and my question goes to Churchill.
Yeah.
And first of all, congratulations for the new deal. And
For new?
for the
New day.
yes, for the new deal.
Oh, new day. Yeah, okay.
The deal.
It's a woman. God bless
New
you.
conversation. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so many people look up to you. You're doing so well, and maybe they'd like to know what keeps you going, because you have so many people who really say Churchill is my role model, and you're doing so well. They would like to know what keeps you going, and maybe what are your plans towards this conversation.
But it's sacred.
Thank you so much for that question. I guess when you remember where we've come from, that alone gives you an inspiration not to relent and relax, and you have to perfect what the opportunities that you get. You have to maximize on them, be disciplined on it, and make sure you're consistent on it. So ni hayo tu, kwa sababu ukisema talanta, kila mtu ana talanta, lakini kuna ile nidhamu ya kufanya kazi. Hiyo ndio muhimu. Claire, you can keep that for now.
Okay.
Yes. Now.
Yes, I'm Wandiga, Mizuka Kibao TV.
Mizuka.
My question is, how many African countries are you going to partner with?
Yeah, I think.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, you get is asking how many African countries you're going to partner with.
For me, Africa is Africa. Either in the United States, either other country, I call African people. It's not limited here, because million people around the world. My words for all Africa. You know, I mean, they have Africa in my country, Africa, United States, Africa everywhere. That's why my vision for all Africa. But we're going to have to start from someplace. You know what I mean? One of the great countries. When I was, for example, in Tanzania, I want to thank her, Madam President and Lady Hassani, and also former Prime Minister. There was very good welcome, brought all the media was sharing, and I see the passion, everything. And when I come to Kenya, I said, my God, I said again, the board and policemen, and how long you want to? I said, we're going to have 9 days. We want to 1 month or 3 months? Give me 3 months. I said, you want to stay long. So you can see the hospitality and nice thing here. Yeah. To answer your question, for all Africa, but we're going to start from one place, you know what I mean, to see how we can work together, and every one of you create how we can make other continental to be part of us.
Maybe the last one.
No.
Kenya. Now my question is, which age is it eligible from? What age is it eligible for participation?
Go ahead.
Which age?
Age, it doesn't matter, limited. It's no limited. You are talented, you are 11 years old now. I was working here, I talked to my dear brother Daniel. My heart, I never heard my heart, pumping. I saw one young person, maybe 4 years. They are working, they have on a stick, and they're running the 500 cow, the control. Wow. And listen now, look at the culture, look at Africa. The moment see me and our group of American China delegation, this stick, happy. Look at that. The leader, they're running the 500 cow, The moment see another human being, they change, they forgot about it, they not forgot about say hello. And this hello is a big hello, mother. That's why I'm doing the best I can in order to know the Africa. They have to come here and understand what's Africa. I'm sure all my colleagues who was with me, 15 people, they are very impressed about hospitality.